alhamdulillah, through the glorious teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we know how to welcome and receive Ramadan, and that is by doing what he did, copying him, and respecting the honor and the grace of Allah in this blessed month in Ramadan. We will inshallah do what we need to do in order to procure the eternal rahmah of Allah, as Allah's rahmah comes down every moment in Ramadan. So there are three ways that we can do this. The first is to increase our ibadah. Invariably, because we fast in Ramadan, which is a huge ibadah, we increase our ibadah throughout the day and throughout the month. At the same time, we increase our ibadah by offering Salatul Taraweeh in the evening, so that we are always going to increase our ibadah that way. And then we increase our ibadah by reciting the Quran outside of Taraweeh. So these are the very easy ways to increase our ibadah, and Allah has made it so easy for us to procure Allah's rahmah in this month by facilitating these three forms of ibadah. One is fasting, the other is listening to the Quran in Taraweeh, and the third is reciting the Quran itself. Along with that, we can increase our tasbih, dhikr, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Increase our salawat ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, and increase our du'as also in this Mubarak month, and so on. The second way to do that is to increase our sadaqah, donations and charity in Ramadan. And Allah facilitates this because Muslims usually are very generous in Ramadan. They donate and they feed people, and they donate to causes, they donate to people outside of the US, and they donate to people inside the US. So we should definitely increase our sadaqah, give some sadaqah on a daily basis, and then if we're giving zakat, we can give zakat also, but we should be in the mood and mode of increasing our sadaqah every day in Ramadan. And as you know, most of you are patrons of Darul Qasim, so increase your donation and sadaqah to Darul Qasim. Also keep us in mind. And the third way to do what we need to do to procure Allah's eternal rahmah is increase our dua. As dua is an ibadah, but more so in Ramadan, where we must constantly and continuously make dua in Ramadan. There should be no moment when we are not making some kind of dua in Ramadan. When we are making wudu, when we are sitting down, when we are at suhoor, when we are at iftar, when we are going to the masjid, when we're sitting down in the house, and instead of looking at social media and everything else, we should sit and just make dhikr. Along with dhikr, just dua. The more dua we make for ourselves, and also we should increase our dua for the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is a sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam increased his dua for the ummah in this Mubarak month.